Have you not seen how easy it is for the handsome guy? Don't you have eyes? Don't you have brains? Or maybe it is a memory issue. Maybe that is the actual problem, you forget. You see a situation, maybe a girl out of your league worshipping a guy out of her league. You witness the moment, you register it for a second, and then you erase it and proceed to live like looks don't matter. Maybe you try to cope with million other reasons. Maybe the guy is funny, maybe he is rich, maybe he has a lovable personality. But then, isn't it always a handsome dude? Isn't the guy with the hot girl always over 6 foot without any balding and less than 15% body fat? Then how the fuck you don't remember any of that and keep bringing up the one exception you saw 5 years ago? Even myself, as a person who spends 90% of his waking hours outside in one of the most populated cities on earth, got told to touch grass and leave home. Okay, I left home, and it only confirms everything the BP claims. Where do I find, tell me, where do I find the short, confident guys dating girls taller than them? When do I see a fat, charismatic ethnic slaying left and right? All I see is boys 1 foot taller than their girls. And even if you take it case by case, haven't you not in your life witnessed a girl forgive a guy for cheating? She will claim that she will never allow such a thing, that if a guy raised his voice on her, she will leave him immediately. Have you not found it confusing when later every girl claims she was in an abusive relationship? I mean, if she bounced every time a guy showed any signs of aggression, why would there be any abusive relationships? Why? Because it is a guy who is so handsome, so genetically superior, that a girl would rather suffer that than have to be with a respectful, mediocre, average man. And I have seen that before I was even introduced to the BP, when I was 14 years old. Why do fully grown men keep denying the importance of looks? Didn't you have proof in your life that it is the case? Haven't you not seen handsome people get away with shit? Haven't you not seen pretty people be disrespectful, impolite, yet loved and invited and welcomed everywhere? If you need scientific data for that, fuck you. You deserve all the suffering in your life. You refuse to seek the truth. I have no sympathy for you. You guys, this is not anger. I am not ugly. You have seen me. What angers me is people seeing all they see with their own eyes and yet believe that looks play a minor role in attraction and in life in general. Haven't you lot looked around? Have you not heard enough stories? Girls letting handsome men get away with smelling bad, with being inconsiderate, with being dirty, with being criminal, dangerous, all because of a pretty face? Or maybe you think only stupid girls do that? Excuse me again. Who is your university crush dating? Who is the cute barista dating? Who is the bubbly secretary dating? First of all, not you, but I guarantee that 90% of them are with men who are taller than them, leaner than them. They don't even have to make more money than them. How do I know that? Man, fuck you. That's how I know. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. And if you choose to focus on exceptions, that's your problem. Are you looking for a Harvard funded study to confirm BP theory? Are you that insane? Are you that hopeful? And what if they release a study proving pretty privilege? That indeed 10% of men are rotating the majority of women in real life and in dating apps everywhere, so you don't cope by claiming it's only virtual and real world end like that. If you need a study to confirm that you and your closest male friend and his male cousin and all of their friends, you combined had a total of zero sex during the last 5 years. Are we kidding ourselves? Do you need a study for that? Or maybe you just believe your normie friend when he claims that he's having tons of sex when you never actually see him with girl, or girls in your presence never seem to approach him and everything seems to happen when you're not around. A short guy tells you that he's doing fine and you write it on a piece of paper running around and showing it as proof that looks don't matter. You didn't even check that he's actually doing fine. You do not even define what fine means to him. You just find a rope to dangle your hopes that looks don't matter. Therefore, maybe you'd have a chance at some point? Is that your goal? Are you okay with your ego being so fragile? Haven't you considered what life would have been if you gained 10 centimeters in height and got jaw implants? Don't you ask yourself these questions when you are commuting, sitting in a sauna, in a shower? What do you think about when you're alone? Don't you try to see the reality of how the world works? Have you not tried to analyze everything happening around you according to BP rules and it figured that it checks out every time? Explain to me in the comments what the fuck is wrong with you. What kind of proof do you need to start considering that looks are the end all be all? Do you all need to have a camera following a Chad and a sub 5 to compare lives? Do you need to reduce the looks of a Chad and see how his life gets worse, how he loses his job and girlfriend? What do you need? Tell me in the comments, what are you expecting? Wait, before I end this video, I wanted to add another comment I always hear, which is women do not focus on looks because if they did, we will be screwed. Well, I have news for you. Don't you already see that we are screwed? I mean, this is funny. Maybe I will make another video about this comment just alone, but if women focused on looks, we would be screwed. I mean, haven't you noticed that we are screwed? Have you not noticed that the majority of men are not even participating in the game? I mean, okay, I will just end the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.